It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Kicks it down to Middleton. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here now the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
And he makes both free throws. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Here's Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Solomon to Kumbo.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Powell in the high post. His last outing, he had 8 points. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for George. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they fought through some ups and downs this season, but they are still elite and still poised to make a very deep run in the playoffs.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Pass to Middleton. Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like...
Erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, George. He's defended by Connaughton. George against Connaughton. 3-pointer. And Paul George gets the 3. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lopez, a screen on Westbrook. Lillard with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Love the competitive flair Lillard plays with. He came right back with that 3.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for George. Martin, he's checked in for Powell. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Chalk up 2 there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Portis the screen. Here's Payne. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
Payne passes to Portis. Now Beasley. He's covered by Leonard. Beasley kicks to Crowder. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers leading by 8. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good from Crowder.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Mann, puts up a deep 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got George. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Martin. And it's Mann in at the point. Here's Mann. Payne covering. Passes to George. Over Beasley. The shot by George, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Mann. Still yet to score. Knocks down the 3 ball. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game. And credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
3-pointer, Crowder. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. And it's George missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Morris finds Martin. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Beasley. Deflects the pass. Plumlee with the steal. Beasley with the steal. To the middle. Here's Portis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Portis has got his first bucket in this one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the Clippers call time here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Morris. Powell, he's checked in for Martin. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Terrence Mann. And here's Westbrook. He's got 6. The shot by George, wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 3. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Westbrook. And they call an illegal screen here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Middleton. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players. In front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's Westbrook and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the muscle! In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Martin's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 6, Kenyon Martin Jr.
Giannis inside. He's covered by Leonard. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Outside Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing to stop the drought. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the pass to Connaughton. Lopez outside. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard outside. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the lead. Back up to 1 now for Milwaukee.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Martin with a screen on Lillard. And finished off by Martin.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 1. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello. Hey, yo. Their offense has been clicking. They're making the right reads, and they're making the most of their opportunities.
Moving on to our next topic. And that's a halftime wrap.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who Adrian Griffin starts with in the second half. Outside Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks trail. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Spins. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. And Lillard throws it down.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And the Clippers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in midseason form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Here's George. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Zubac's with it. No scoring in this one. The three-pointer is right on target.
There's Kawhi with the answer triple. Leonard is so competitive.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Floats it up. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. No good from outside.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bucks leading by 3. Giannis left side. From 7. Misses off the right iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Clippers in recent years have become one of the better defensive teams in the league. Now, Coach Ty Lue said it's tough because everybody on the floor now is a decent three-point shooter. So you got to pick your poison. It's different than when I first started. The game is changing every year. So you've got to be able to adapt to the times. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. For the Clippers, Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Leonard. And Martin is in for Norman Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Payne can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Morris. Here is Plumlee, covered by Beasley. Shot from 6. It's good. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Good find from Marcus. I like when he involves his teammates like this.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The lead is 2. To the left wing. Bucks passing it around. Crowder, a screen on George. Beasley dishes to Crowder. Plumlee with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 14.
George against Beasley. George passes to Mann. Outside Martin. Takes the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Marcus Morris. He's out there with Plumlee. George is out there with Martin. And it's Mann in at the 1 spot. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. And the 3 ball is good.
What a confident play by Marcus Morris, not questioning himself for a second.
Giannis left side. He dishes it to Lillard. Back to Giannis. And the rebound goes to Martin. Clippers trail by 3. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
What fire from Morris on the play, refusing to let his shot get held back.
Well, we've seen siblings in the NBA before, but Marcus Morris and his brother have a unique story.
Yes, they do. Marcus was picked 1 pick after his brother Markieff in the 2011 draft. After playing college together, back-to-back NBA picks. Wow.
Passes it to Mann. Clock at 6. To take the lead. Plumlee, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Back to Lillard. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 3.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Mann can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. score the basket. His 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Out to Morris. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. Morris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The corner 3 has become such an important shot, and that's why guys like Morris have worked so hard to perfect it.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. And honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Martin. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Here's Man, covered by Lillard. Here's George. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Giannis outside. Fades back. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. From deep, George. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. In the corner, Middleton with it. Giannis inside. Leonard's there. Here's Giannis. Giannis with another miss. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. To the paint. Plenty of space. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And attacking with all that length. And when Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here's George. And the shot is long.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Antetokounmpo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And so the Bucks take the win. Even early. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.